Alright, Annie, you gotta address the big elephant in the room. Why did we put Cheddar and Dakota as the thumbnail again?
Because they're the only two drag queens with good looks.
And this is FunUntitled, where we serve every podcast with an FU. I'm Minty.
And I'm the Starlet fan, Annie.
I like Starlet too, but you knew it was her time to go. So this is RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 4, Episode 3. Starlet has just been eliminated, as we've just discussed, and we go with a little mini challenge of the NAFTA's Awards.
It's either a British award show, a pun off Nasty, or a pun from NFTs.
Probably that first one, don't you think?
I don't know, the bust up RuPaul head kind of screwed me out, because that could totally be an NFT.
It was just whatever, right?
Oh my god, UK wins NFTs as prize money, because all they get is the stupid badges that means nothing.
That's a physical, tangible thing that people can't just store into a computer stating that they have ownership and not actually having it in real life.
But it's made out of a metal chain, so I guess you could call it a blockchain. Okay, go on, sorry.
That was the full extent of what we know of NFTs. Non-fungible
Tokens.
So Beast in Show was Black Pepper. Best background actress in a non-speaking role, Carpet Top. Best scene stealing, attention grabbing, camera hog, Danny Beard. Best actress resting on Pretty Baby. And best hot mess, Smithy Drop. I feel like it's a bit early to have this kind of thing because we don't know the queens that well.
Which award do you like the best? I like best background actress in a non-speaking role.
What does that mean? Because I know Carpet Top kept saying it meant like someone who fades in the background. But I'm like, you're still the best background actress in a non-speaking role or show.
Yeah, she's just the best background prop, never the main lead.
I guess.
You're the best tree number 3 there is.
A lot of us were trees number 3.
I don't know if kids know that reference now. You see, in every sitcom in the 90s, there was always a play episode, and the main character's kid was either the protagonist of the play or tree number 3.
Or it was the protagonist's trauma.
Or it was the protagonist's understudy, so they needed to break the main actor's leg.
Jesus Christ.
The 90s show was pretty hardcore.
I like best scene stealing, attention grabbing, camera hog. It's a funny name.
The opposite end of the spectrum.
Anyway, so the Maxi Challenge. Okay, anybody in the UK listening to this, what is the deal with bingo? Is bingo like a high class event for you guys?
And why is it when she said bingo, they immediately all knew it was going to be in pairs? Because I've never bingoed with a buddy.
The only thing I can think of is the letter number combo, but even then, it's not like a strong association of when you think of bingo. You know, you're kind of thinking of retirement, old people home, playing a luck and chance game for high stakes of money.
High stakes of money?
That's what I imagine. Like, why else would you do bingo?
So that you still remember numbers.
So, Smithy Drop as Hot Mess got to pick the colors for each pair that was picked randomly through
The bingo wheel.
I was gonna say, like, what do you call a cage?
Bingo cage.
Roulette?
The bingo cage matched to the death.
I can't believe Smithy Drop picked blue. Like, clearly, if you don't know what's inside, black and gold are like the safe bets.
Well, let's go like down. Like Smitty Drop and the fill, they got blue, and it was filled with weird materials.
They dressed in like some swimsuit theme. I guess that's what they were saying. I didn't like it. It felt like to me they put like, I mean, I know they made it, but just kind of looked like a bodysuit with like holes cut out of it.
I didn't like it at first because I didn't like how they didn't use multiple fabrics. They just pretty much grabbed one and they turned into a Power Ranger, I want to say. But the more I look at it, the more the fill grew on me.
Not Smithy. Smithy was terrible, right?
I like Smitty, bottom
Smitty.
half. Oh, Sminty?
Smitty, come here.
Come here, Smitty.
Get the dogs.
Oh, stupid. That's a Simpsons reference. Isn't that Smithers?
Is it Smithers?
Pretty sure.
I don't know. Only one of us has seen all 33 seasons, and the other one actually has good memory. So it's a coin toss at this point.
Smithers, get me my smuggling case.
Almost there.
I meant to say smuggling, whatever. So I cannot say the word smother.
Why? It's my father's favorite show on TLC.
Shut up. So it's very easy to draw LaPhil and Smitty. I don't know why we didn't pick them.
We did Smitty. We're just gonna call it Smitty from now on. For the first episode thumbnail, she did the lamp.
Oh.
Anyways, then sorry, we're doing it in the order of when the pairs were announced. So next is Baby and Dakota Schiffer. hair black. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily care for the construction. I just really like the fabric they chose. And I guess it was constructed well overall, so it's not like I could be like, oh, that part looks weird. But just like a nice black outfit with like beautiful pops of color.
I agree with what Graham Norton said. I think that's his name.
No, Graham Norton is the other one. I don't remember what this guy's name is.
Funny British guy said, well, at first they look like completely different outfits, but the more you look at it, the more common themes you see. Like, I like how Dakota had puffy sleeves to match Baby's puffy dress skirt.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
I mean, neither.
To be fair though, I don't like the puffy things. I wish they took those off.
How dare you? You didn't draw Victorian dresses as a child, and it shows.
I didn't draw people dying from the Black Plague.
I also like the fact that I feel like they did what the Gold team tried to do, but more successful. But like, obviously, this final runway, I don't know why it's called Oh No She Better Don't, and then you have to be like compatible outfits.
I think I got the name wrong, to be fair though.
Oh, okay. But they did what the Gold team couldn't. They made two very distinct outfits, but using the same fabric in different ratios.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. The boots versus the heels.
Yeah.
I like those boots. Then Cheddar Gorgeous and Copper Top got gold. And oh my god, Copper Top, you should have gotten those black boots. Those white boots were ugly with that outfit.
Do you think it was Cheddar's job to tell Copper, hey, what you're doing is ugly? Or do you think, yeah, it is a matter of taste?
I think the latter. I think it's a matter of taste. And I think like if Cheddar just did everything for Copper, then they would end up looking too similar. And that's not the point. Which we'll talk about people looking too similar after this pair. Which I'm very confused and angry about. Cheddar was clearly gorgeous. Copper, I thought Copper looked fine. The white boots threw me off.
My problem was it really did look like it was the same outfit. Cheddar just did Copper's better. Like, there wasn't enough differences.
Copy my homework but make it different so they don't know.
Yes, aka what I do for a living. I mean, okay, in full disclosure, do you think this team deserved to be on the bottom?
Well, I feel like this team was half and half, right? I feel like Cheddar was really on top and Copper was clearly on the bottom. I'll have to think about it if I think Copper belonged on the bottom. We'll get there when we get to the bottom too. So then Danny Beard and Pixie Polite had purple. They were basically wearing the same dress with just different length. Everything was boxy. Their boobs were boxy. Their shoulders were boxy. Their hair was awful. Their makeup was crap. So how did they get safe?
I feel like they just didn't want to talk about it. It was such a weird eyesore. They're like, would this make good TV to talk about this train wreck? No? Okay.
You know, honestly, I think Danny B and Pixie Polite should have been on the bottom. It wasn't constructed well. It wasn't a good idea. And it was just way too simple compared to what everyone else. Sure, did the green team have an ugly outfit? Yeah. But way worse than in execution, creativity. It's just everything was worse.
The makeup I find inexcusable. That's why they kept making all those bruise jokes during the runway.
Oh, I thought it was about grapes.
Oh, I thought because it looked like we smacked Danny around.
You could be right. You don't really bruise grapes.
What do you bruise?
Apples.
Oh, gotcha.
So I don't understand how this is safe. I want someone to explain this to me.
Well, you see, Minty, one of them dated Tia Coffee.
Oh, shut up. And then the last team, the green team, John, Best, Blonde, and Black Pepper. I like what they had going on. But I will admit, because we all can see it, that the execution was lacking significantly.
Why did they think weaving was a good idea?
No, I think it's a good idea. I think it adds like a texture. It's something unique. You don't really see it on RuPaul's Drag Race. It's just done poorly. I do agree with Michelle Visage when she said like John Bless should have had like a darker green outfit, but they just really weren't vibing with green.
I think it's very interesting that they just made two completely random outfits and they thought, oh, the lattice work will tie them together.
I thought it did. Do you not think so?
No.
I thought it was enough. Like I said, I think it's a good idea. Just poorly executed. Which is weird because if you think about it, it was just like the top piece and like an accessory that was weaved. I'm surprised it took so long. And why was Black Pepper's skirt, which was just basically a skirt, not constructed well? Like, wouldn't you do the easy parts first?
Yeah, why was that the one falling?
Yeah. And then, honestly, if you took it off, it didn't really change the look.
Which was weird.
Right? So anyways, when it was Dakota and Baby, which is obvious, and the bottom two was Black Pepper and Copper Top. Explain to me again why Black Pepper was on the bottom and not John Best.
Oh, the judges just kept saying good things about John Best. Like, her bra pants combo made a really nice silhouette of the two. That was the only one that was, like, actually looked fashionable. And the only bad thing about it, besides the construction, was that the hair should should have been a dark color.
Oh, they thought the hair should have been a dark color? I thought the outfit.
No, they
Maybe both?
I think both, but the one that you could have changed was the hair.
I see. Okay.
And with Black Pepper, even though the color green was good on her, there was no redeeming qualities.
It had a lattice.
It had a zipper in the front. Also, John Best had a lattice too.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, she had something. Anyway, so they lip sync to This Is Real. That's a pretty good lip sync for both of them. I mean, I think overall Black Pepper did do better. I just don't like it when a cartwheel, you know, you do your thing, but you don't land on your feet, because then it makes it feel like you kind of just slopped it, but you're just making the best of a bad situation.
I just feel bad for Copper because there's so many times they were clearly cheering for Black Pepper. And at one point, Copper stopped lip syncing and she was just dropping when the beat didn't call for it.
That was weird. But also, you know, they put like sound effects in,
Yeah.
and they didn't put it in for Copper Top when she did that one time, which could have helped the audience view, but they didn't because they really wanted to put a narrative that Copper wasn't gonna win this.
Some of the moves Black Pepper was doing was sexy though. Wasn't the most creative, but was sexy.
Yeah, she started doing like these like party-like moves, which is fine. It was just whatever.
I feel like she's one of those queens where if she got a slow song, she'd just be fucked.
I mean, you can't be good at everything. So Copper Top got eliminated. Next week episode's an improv challenge. I like improv challenge. I think there's a certain skill to have with improv, and it's just very impressive, and it's kind of, I mean, it's a skill you can develop, but it's also kind of like, I feel like you kind of need a natural talent to be able to improv. You know, more than like comedy, stand-up, sketches, things like that.
My only problem with improv is that it can be the cringiest episode sometimes, as we saw with some Snatch games.
Oh my god, Snatch Game is improv.
Yes, because
With a lot of prep work though.
yeah, a lot of prep work, but still, you know, not everyone can be Jinx Monsoon. Sometimes you pick a TikTok star.
I want another episode like The Bitchler. That was really good. It's on All Stars 3.
Yes, when they was all bitches.
Yeah, that was the dog version of the cat episode next week.
Oh.
No.
No? Okay. Okay, bye.